They're off. Ocean Reach and the noseband just dipped slightly leaving the stalls, but came out fairly swiftly. Zillion was restrained leaving the gates, held up early red cap in rear with Duchess as they slide onto the Judge, and Winklavy will lead them on the descent into the turn. To the nose-banded Ocean Reach. Guilty Party with the yellow sleeves disputing third on the descent with Tin Fandango in an orange jacket. And then Zillion racing wide of stablemate Owl Rams, who's just a whisker ahead of him. Owl Rams in the dark blue and gold, and in the raw blue Duchess looks on as they now make the ascent for the back straight. And it's Winklavy, the 7-time career winner, leading up in the hands of Ross Orion by a couple of lengths to Ocean Reach and Safi Osborne tracking the pace, and Guilty Party and George Rook racing close up in third. A 3-length break then to Tin Fandango under Liam Wright in fourth. Zillion and 4-timer chasing Hollie Doyle racing wide of Owl Rams under Callum Hutchinson. Owl Rams just having to be kidded and coaxed along. It's a fairly decent tempo being set in rain-softened conditions here. Duchess under Gina Mangan continues to look on at the back end of the field. They're ticking along at around about the 33-mile-an-hour mark at the moment. And up ahead it's Winklavy leading, but not so far ahead now as Ocean Reach gets a little bit closer to the pace. Guilty Party slipstreaming the leading pair as they complete 3/4 of a mile. Zillion is closer now, just about poking his nose up into fourth on the outer of the orange-jacketed Tin Fandango. And Owl Rams has drifted back to dispute the final placing with Duchess as they move to the halfway point, led by Winklavy. Just under 14 seconds for the last furlong. It's been a fairly even pace down the back straight. Winklavy has made all so far. Ocean Reach remains on his tail, and Guilty Party, the yellow sleeves, a very close third. Zillion in fourth, just ahead of Tin Fandango. Duchess in the raw blue makes a place, and Owl Rams, who hasn't travelled with quite the fluency of his rivals down the far side, is last, and now detached by 2 or 3 lengths as they freewheel out of the back straight. This sharp descent into the far corner. And it's Winklavy leading to Ocean Reach and Guilty Party, the leading 3 unchanged. Zillion moving up to within 3-4 lengths of the lead now, alongside Tin Fandango. Duchess is in touch, last but one, but the gap is widening to Owl Rams as they race for the final part of the turn inside the final 3/4 of a mile. Winklavy passes the 5. Ahead of the nose-banded Ocean Reach and Guilty Party, the Rel. Zillion at this stage poised in 4. Spot the red cap for Hollie Doyle. Tin Fandango covered up against the running rails, just trapped in a little bit of a pocket at the moment. Orange jacket needs an out. Duchess ridden along last but one. It's hard work at the back of the field for Owl Rams, and Winklavy continues to roll on in front. They're ascending for the last 3 furlongs. Ocean Reach is ridden along, and now Zillion is beginning to move into this quite powerfully and beginning to bear down on Winklavy as they head towards the last 2.5 furlongs. Winklavy with Zillion ridden up to challenge. Tin Fandango finally got an out on the left. Orange jacket keeping on. It's quite hard work in this rain-softened ground as they race down into the dip. Winklavy is pretty tough here. Zillion has come alongside. Now, can he get past? He's beginning to nose on here under the Doyle drive. Zillion from the plucky Winklavy. They're clear of Tin Fandango. Zillion just leaning left, but now surely in command. She's just easing up close home. She'll want to nudge him out to make sure. Tin Fandango flying, but very cheekily, it's 4 on the night for Doyle. Zillion beat Tin Fandango, Winklavy in third, and they were clear.